Hello everybody, it is Saturday. Welcome to The Grind Show. It is a Saturday show keeping you in the know of things that are coming on in the foreseeable week. That is it. That's always been it. And as always, the show would not be possible without the amazing work of Dan of Frontline MCOC. You can check out the MCC calendar, which we refer to quite a bit. And there's not a huge amount that is going on in next week, but there's a couple things I think are very noteworthy to mention. So we do kick off with the dull. The dull is the fact that there's nothing going on Saturday, so I would say use this time to get on with some other content. For me, I do have plans. I've got like an MCOC job list, which is here. Which, funny enough, I've ticked off a lot of stuff from this in a very short space of time. One of those main things was incursions, which I'd managed to do all of my progression in that I wanted to do, and got a 6-star crystal, and well, actually no, 2 6-star crystals, and a load of 5-star shards from it, from incursion artifacts being spent elsewhere. But do you at the end of the day what you feel is going to be the thing. And now on to Sunday. There is nothing. Yes, that's the problem with it. There's not a lot going on for the weekend. Now I'm sure people like Caban were going, yeah, these kids all did the side quest early. It's like, well, no, that's not the point. Side quest does take up a allotted amount of time, but this is the time that players would do things like Battlegrounds. Yes, I would love to say that I'm using a lot of my weekendy Battlegrounds. I'm going to be squeezing some Battlegrounds in amongst stuff, but I've got to clear out the loft, which in the US is referred to as an attic. So yes, I've got to work in the loft, aka the attic, which for a lot of people that have an attic or a loft, you'll definitely know that when you've got that on your job list, it takes up a good chunk of time. You don't like it, you have to do it, and yes, that's going to be my Saturday and Sunday, apart from all the other stuff that I've got to do. So, but yeah, find some time in MCOC. Let's move on to Monday. So Monday, there's a little bit going on, not a huge amount. It is a Battlegrounds store reset, if that is correct, because yes, I want to say it is. Just checking. Yes, it is. I was worried it was going to be on a Thursday to Thursday rotation based off when all stuff kind of came in, but it is not. It is Monday to Monday now, so that's good. The only other thing, obviously, for those that spend in-game, if you're looking for a reduction in your spend on a 6-star or 5-star, then it is a featured purchase limit reset. So basically, for those that are trying to get a 6-star featured, you can save yourself 4,000 of, I think I said it wrong in previous things about how much it is, but you can save yourself 4,000 shards for those that get the featured there. And the same thing with the 5-star version. Look out for other resets of other things in that store. Oh my word, I mean, you can tell I didn't know they had champion boosts and stuff like that, but yeah, I haven't spent since December 2021, so I kind of miss out on kind of seeing these things, but Express Arena mode is the only thing I feel I really miss out on with this. The only other thing that is on is that there's going to be a round 2 in the arena for Lady Deathstrike and also for Hood. So look out for some MCN results that will be dropping on Monday. And also there's one other thing, and that is an Alpha Catalyst Arena. So yeah, Alpha Catalyst Arena, for those that do it, some people may not. 30 units, Tuesday is a bit of a nothing day. I would say, we're in the midst of the fun in the sun deals, and do not feel pressured to go out for them, and also don't feel pressured to spend. It's not. Command leave it an optional thing. Yes, it might feel that you're kind of obliged to spend in order to make some progress into different areas, whether or not you're trying to field the best team for Battlegrounds, whether or not you're trying to get the best champions, best prestige, and be as helpful as possible in Alliance Wars, Alliance Quest, whatever, trying to get the top champions to make other content easier, trying to be at the top when it comes to, whaling out. Like, look, do not feel that pressure. Enjoy the game for content as it is, finding things that work against challenges. But obviously, I think we all kind of get it and understand how the game works with the monopoly that it is. But I would say use this time and wisely. As I said, there's 3 kind of like nothing days in this kind of time frame. So just kind of use the time. Battlegrounds is going to be very important, especially because a lot of players need to get up to 400k, so a lot of pressure right there with that one. But what else is happening throughout the week? Well, it's AQ Enlistment on a Wednesday. No, this is the thing. Apart from the reset of, or not reset, but the kind of the new meta for Gladiator Circuit, there's not much coming on activity-wise. So maybe this could be considered as a bit of a nothing day, but AQ Enlistment is on. So at least there's something. I'm hoping we start see tricklings of announcements for things or something new that's coming to the game, because look, people need to find out what's happening for the next month, get hyped around it. I think that's important as well. On to Thursday. What's going down on Thursday? Well, the first thing is where we kind of left off with the previous day, is that AQ new cycle goes live. That's handy. Also, you might be kind of wondering, well, some people may be wondering about Alliance Wars. That is something that will be kind of like not next week, but the week after. Should be coming back possibly. But yes, there's going to be a start to AQ. There's also going to be a Tier 4 Basic Arena. Again, there's not a huge amount going on, but there will be a Tier 4 Basic Arena. Thumbs up, that's good. And the final thing will be a arena for Yellow Jacket, which will be into your Basic. So I'm sure that people will love that, enjoy that, and all that stuff. Some people may not. Like that's just the thing. Because, you know, Yellow Jacket isn't one of the most popular. It's a good champion. It's just a case of like, well, some people may like it. Some people may not. And then we go into the business end of the week. The business end of the week is going to be announcements. So yes, next Friday we should be seeing those announcements for stuff that's happening. I mean, look, it will be the final day of the Fun in the Sun deals. So for those that want to get a deal, have at it. For those that, you know, and again, it depends on what your preference is, what you're shooting for. There may not be something there. Just assess it from a point of view of like the value, whether or not it's worth it, what you're chasing, how you're getting it. Are you spending money? Are you not? I don't personally care about spending money in the game. I'm more interested in kind of like my free-to-play grind. And yes, I should have grinded out a lot of arena and a lot of units for it. But no, you got to be like focused on the fun. I'm having fun doing other bits of content. I'm just getting back to doing Act 8.2 now that I have a bit more time on my hands to kind of go like, right, well, where am I prioritizing stuff? But the only other thing and the most important thing is the announcement of new stuff. You'll probably see some stuff with new champions and information. As a lot of you know, if you saw the Kabam live stream and you've been following my videos, you'll know that there was a tease for Kindred. So Kindred is, as it says here, like magic power curing halitosis worldwide. Catchphrase, let's cure halitosis everywhere. Origin story, they mutated bottle of something, alcohol in mouthwash, Dr. Oral Hygiene. And people kind of went, like, okay, this is going to be Kindred. It may not be, but I think it's pretty much it. In any case, yeah, so Kindred, one of the champions. There is obviously leaks online about who it is, but I'm trying to like wait until, say, the end of the... like when the announcement's coming from Kabam, because it just Kabam put like a lot of effort into those I was going to call them vinaigrettes. No, they're not called vignettes. Not vinaigrette. I think it's because of like I'm just thinking about food. It's around lunchtime when I'm recording this in any case. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it for the show. And at this point, I normally do like the grind tip of the week. I can't actually think of like what would be kind of like a good grind tip of the week. I would say it's if you are at a position of going, right, I need to get some of these deals, these July 4th deals. You may be close, you may be not, but at the same time, you may be kind of planning for the future. And as I said, one of the big things is holding off. Now, you might be saying, well, no, you shouldn't hold off in getting some stuff. Look, if there is something specifically, whether or not it's a selector, I would go and grab a selector. Mainly because I'm pushed towards getting a selector, because champions, and specific champions you want, could be great. Could be a great defender for Alliance Wars, Battlegrounds. Could be a great offensive champion option for, again, like Alliance-based content, some content you're stuck on, or Battlegrounds. And that's great, you know, focus on that. But at the same time, don't feel like pressured into just spending those units, because you might be like, well, I'm close to something, but I can get something better when it comes to Cyber Weekend. As I said, like you will see a depreciation of those offers. It's happened before. Look at July 4th deals 2022. Look at Cyber Weekend deals 2022. The difference between them both is that there is a big discerning difference in what you take home. Like you pick up more stuff for what you invest. And we covered it on the channel. If you follow the content, you'll know that I've covered this before, where 1,000 units purchasing something in July 4th, 2022 versus Cyber Weekend 2022. Like, you getting so much more value for what you're picking up. So do bear in mind that is something to kind of like pinpoint and go, go for it. Like, one of the big things in comparison, I'll give you an example, is that July 4th deals 2022, you had for 5,000 units, you could pick up 2 6-stars, which is comparable, by the way. However, though, you had things like Prime Ascendant crystals, Tier 5 basics, nice amount of 6-star signature stones. But when you compare that with spending 5,000 units for Paragons in Cyber Weekend deals, that got you all of these here. So 2 6-stars from this particular bundle, 50 signature stones. Again, fine, that's comparable. However, though, you get 1.5 Tier 6 basics and Tier 3 alphas, which were the more chase items. And those were very, very costly, and you had to go in deep when it came to the July 4th deals. That's what I'm saying. Look at the value on July 4th deals, and then look at what's going to happen with Cyber Weekend deals the following in the later point of the year. Same thing will be in this situation. I can't imagine it being a massive increase in something like 7-star shards, but what I think is going to be an increase will be stuff in that chase items, chase resource, which is Tier 6 class catalyst. Maybe something new. I don't think so, but maybe. 7-star shards. Maybe that will be the premium item. We'll have to see. Or I would have covered it on the channel. So look at those videos. But in any case, save your unit. Maybe, possibly. But if you've got enough, maybe spend them. It's up to you. It's up to you. In any case, that's been it. That's been the video. Thank you very much for watching. Check out some other content located on the screen. And I'll see you all soon. Much love and goodbye.